Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Game of Thrones. Und wir sind bei den Zwillingen, glaube ich. Oder besser gesagt, bei den anderen restlichen Forrester-Kindern, ja.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Ich bin Verstecken.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
Der Arme.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Mein Gott, wie alt
Ich
ist
wish
der
Mira was
Ethan
here.
eigentlich? Und die
And Asher.
Myra.
And
Nicht Myra.
Roderick.
I do too.
Die da.
But Mira's in King's Landing, and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I
Nein,
promise
ja.
you.
Da, wo
We
sie
don't
jetzt
want
ist,
Garrett
weiß
to
ich ja
die
nicht.
either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Mhm. Meine Schuld.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I
Ja,
know
gute
it's not
Frage.
good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man.
Besser
He
wäre
taught
das.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Wie jetzt? Sogar das Mädchen kann besser kämpfen als er. Das
Do you
ist
remember
aber
when
nicht
we were
gut.
younger? When we
Also
all used
dort?
to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't
Entrissene
be like that.
Familie.
Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself. I hope you don't change. I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
Ja, da habe ich jetzt lieber nichts gesagt, weil eigentlich muss er sich ja
Since you're
ändern,
the
so ein
new
bisschen. Er
lord,
darf ja
you
nicht so
can do
kindisch
anything
sein.
you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Ja, aber naja. Schwierig,
You're
schwierig, schwierig
needed
für
in the
die.
Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Wird ganz schön rumkommandiert. Wie alt ist der? 13? 14? Höchstens. Allerhöchstens.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Na super.
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Super, lassen wir uns rumscheuchen. Wenn ich jetzt hier so dagegen aufgemuckt hätte, glaube ich, wäre es auch nicht so gut gewesen. Ich weiß es nicht. Ach je. Das ist aber auch gemein, wenn man als Kind dahin geworfen wird. Da haben wir ja noch so ein paar Kandidaten, die das nicht verkraftet haben. In der Geschichte.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Oh.
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now
Hoffentlich.
is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Na super. Der andere, der ist ein bisschen forscher. Der Onkel vom Garrett ist da immer sehr diplomatisch, glaube ich. Schauen wir mal.
Lord Ethan, is it?
Yep.
My condolences for your father and brother.
Ja, danke schön. Super. Bist du
The late
froh, dass
Lord
die weg
Forrester was no
weg
friend to
sind?
me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
Hey!
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ja, das war ja
I've
wohl
been
klar.
waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Ups.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord.
Ich dachte nicht,
You
dass da jetzt sowas noch
Forresters
dran
have shit
kommt.
on us for
Hoppla.
generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden of the north.
And we've
nicht
been his
du.
bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Ja, genau. Was ist... Ach, der Typ. Verdammt.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship
Ja,
here said.
genau.
When your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
Uh-oh.
He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Na toll,
Where's
nett.
the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall?
Das macht man
Answer me.
doch so.
Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking
Okay.
house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
Danke.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Ja, ich denke schon.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
Herr Scheiße, was
It's
hätte ich denn
over then, my
antworten
son, since
sollen?
it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Ja, ja.
I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Ich hätte vielleicht besser gar nichts sagen sollen, ne? Ah, der Typ. Warum hat Garrett den nicht auch platt gemacht? Verdammt nochmal, ehrlich. Boah, das war jetzt echt anstrengend.
He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son.
Naja.
But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Oh.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Oha. Das wird ja ein Spaß. Ramsay Snow, der Bastard von dem Lord Bolton. Oh Gott.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
So, wir sind in
If
King's
it's
Landing.
presented to
Okay.
her as it should be.
Das ist mal ein Szenenwechsel. Okay, dann schauen wir uns mal um. Wir sind jetzt Mira. Ich habe vergessen, wie sie ausgesprochen wird. Mira, glaube ich, ne? Das ist ja genauso anstrengend wie in der Serie und in den Büchern mit diesem Hin- und Hergespringe zwischen den Charakteren. Carved Ironwood Tree. Da schauen wir uns doch mal an, was sie da hat. Schön. Kann der aber gut. Okay, sie ist die älteste Schwester, soweit ich das mitgekriegt habe.
Asher
Ne?
sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Jupp. Weit weg. Weit weg. Und das hier?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Okay. Elena, das ist die Großmutter, glaube ich, von der Marjorie. Denke ich mal, wenn ich mir den Namen richtig gemerkt habe. Ein Brief. Ein unfertiger Brief. Da schaut sie aber sehr betrübt hin. Dann lesen wir doch mal, was da steht.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Den hat sie wohl nie abgeschickt, den Brief. Der geht's nicht wirklich gut da, glaube ich, so. Weit weg von ihrer Familie. Also die weiß das jetzt, glaube ich, noch gar nicht, oder? Was passiert ist, oder?
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Ja, nee, die weiß das noch nicht, was passiert ist. Weil Roderick ist ja tot und ihr Vater ist tot. Dann schauen wir mal aus dem Fenster.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Wohl eher nicht. Aber die Sonne macht auch nicht alles her hier. Das ist alles sehr trügerisch hier. Okay, da ist der Brief. Hat sie den noch nicht gelesen?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Also hat sie jetzt doch schon mitgekriegt? Ach. Keine Ahnung. Wer zum Henker ist das denn jetzt, bitte? Müssen wir jetzt unbedingt an die Tür gehen? Ich wollte mich doch hier noch weiter umgucken, oder geht das eh nicht? Das geht eh nicht. Ich komme ja schon. Kann man da nur open machen? Oh. Hab nicht aufgemacht.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Was ist das denn?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Ja?
Begging your pardon, lady, but you all right?
Nicht wirklich.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, my lady.
Besser immer. Da muss man sehr vorsichtig
Please
sein.
hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady.
Die haben ja alle Augen und Ohren überall verteilt, die Bösen da.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Und?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Ja? Was ist mit der?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know.
Wieso?
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Nicht, dass der der Vögelchen der Spinne ist, oder... Na, wer weiß, zu wem der gehört als Spion. Das weiß man ja da nie. Da ist er.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Was denn? Das ist echt witzig, dass sie die genauso gemacht haben wie in der Serie. Aha.
A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family.
Okay,
I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Na toll, ja.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor
Schwierig.
her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Das ist ja das gleiche Spiel wie mit der Sansa Stark. Das ist ja furchtbar. Ich kann diese Frau nicht ausstehen. Obwohl ja Marjorie auch nicht gerade die tollste Figur ist, finde ich jetzt.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
Na super. Schauen wir mal.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay. Lügen, 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 lügen.
Good luck.
Also der traue ich auch nicht. Die gehört bestimmt zu Cersei. Heißt das ja. Furchtbar. Ach, da sind sie auch beide. Die sich ja so innig lieben, Brüderchen und Schwesterchen. Die hassen sich mehr als alles andere. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal. Das könnte wirklich genauso gut Sansa Stark sein, die da lang geht. Steckt die eigentlich? Kommt die auch irgendwo vor mal?
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Servus.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Ja, schön schleimen. Eine fette Schleimspur
House
hinterlassen.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Ist ja gar nicht wahr.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Danke.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
Oh, scheiße.
The girl did say the loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
Gar
Is your
nichts.
house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
Und?
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Scheiße. Es ist aufgeflogen. Mist.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Ja,
Forrester Iron
natürlich.
does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
Was soll ich denn
Abigail
sagen?
do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Nein.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our
Nein.
dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Tja.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope
Oh
you find it quickly.
shit. Ich krieg's ja
Loyalty
gar
can be
nicht
such a
hin.
hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Ja.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Ja, was, warum schaut die Marjorie jetzt
She
so?
is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Ja, total.
The
Danke.
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's
Ja, es muss okay.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either.
Jetzt sag schon, was du sagen willst,
I'd like a
Blöde.
word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Habe ich jetzt verkackt, oder was? Ich habe keine Ahnung.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.